I can't remember lifting my leg. I can't remember the back door open.
So sometimes your brain says, we're not accessing that part right now because it's not time. We're not ready for it.
What's up? It's Accurate Key. I'm just here to show you some of the similarities to the Sherri Papini case and also another misleading case, and how this thing could be a whole hoax for all we know. And I know you're saying,
what's important is that she come home.
But what about the child? Is that child safe? Like, has that child come home? We only care about Carlee now? Like, what about the entire picture? I mean, the whole entire story is what we were concerned about. Because for all we know, the one who kidnapped her could still be out there. And I know a lot of you are clapping back saying we should check with the police, but the police kind of need us because they don't really know anything either. Carlee Russell calls 911 and tells 911 that she sees a child in the middle of the road. And this is the slowed down video of it. I mean, it's grainy. Granted, we can't really see what's there, but I imagine other cars would have been slowing down as well if there was some random straggling child in the middle of the road. Now I know this video is grainy, but I don't see any other cars like really stopping. Like if there's something like, you know, foreign or a little straggling child on the side of the road, I think other cars would have been stopping. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you another video of Sherri Papini and how she tried to fake the whole trauma thing and then suddenly reappeared, called 911. They found her shackled. They found her with a brand, Exodus, some scripture from Exodus on her damn back, and some shackles on her hands, and she was emaciated. It turned out that she faked the whole thing. Her and her ex-boyfriend concocted this whole thing and had her husband by her side the whole time.
The problem is today's the case is resolved. I'm telling you it's a male. The fact that you were branded is true. The small fact is that you willingly laid down and did it versus being tied to a table. So we could do the polygraph and try to, whatever parts you're confused about.
Can you go outside?
Can I talk to you outside real quick?
Yeah, he's gonna get up and walk out of there, as he should, you know?
Wait.
That's fine. The fears of how out of control everything got, the fear of all these things is the reality.
Which brings me to another story in which a teenager was missing with her stepfather, and the mother was doing very, very bizarre interviews. Sort of like the interviews that have been taking place over the past 2 days with the whole Carlee situation.
We want to put a rest to all of that. What's important is that she come home.
This may also sound familiar because a lot of people are saying that now that Carlee Russell has returned.
That's what's important, but anything you want to share pertaining to what happened or what could have happened here?
Okay, so
just watch this loopy ass interview. I don't know, it's just bizarre, bro. It's just like, I don't get it.
the 16th, which was Easter, we had a cookout. And I was helping out with them with the cookout, and I do have cancer. I have brain cancer.
She does not have cancer.
I have brain cancer and I have lung cancer. And I was inhaling too much of the smoke, so my husband told me to go in the house and lay down. So I did, because I couldn't breathe. And shortly after that, you know, she was out there helping him finish cooking or what have you. They all ate and everything, but I didn't eat at the time. Later on,
they go somewhere with him, it's a kidnapping? Just because I didn't know it the second that he left with her?
You goddamn right. I mean, back to the case with the whole Carlee Russell ordeal. I mean, I think she's had an incident, you know, no doubt about it, but my question is, where's the baby? And we need the story to add up. Take all the time you need, get everything together. My only concern is that you may be taking the time that could have been used for someone who really needs it, while you're just using trauma to gather your story.